Yo, hey guys. All right, top 10 Seeds of Evil. It's in the description. It's in the description. Go and follow the campaign. Follow the campaign. We're trying to get 50 people following.
That'd be
we got
nice.
like 17. We just got the link up. We got like 17 last I checked. 50. I saw somebody do like a thing, or if they hit so many pre-likes or follows before, they're going to add something to a thing. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe.
But hey, get in there, guys. Seeds of Evil. It's super cool. These are the preview editions. These are on the website, commonstatecomics.com. We're going to have more detailed links up later in the week. However, right now on commonstatecomics.com, you can get your Tyler Kirkham Batman #1. Yes, there's a new Batman #1 coming out. It's volume 5, I think.
Yeah.
So only the 5th time they've rebooted Batman. The main series. Very excited about it. We got Tyler Kirkham shared with 616 Comics. So thanks to those guys, put together this great set. You got trade virgin foil and then a foil of the logo.
New logo.
There's a paper of the logo, but that's foil of the logo. Limited to 1,000. Now there's sets, and all these are buy 2 get 1 free, guys. We're doing a buy 2 get 1 free on all these. So you can buy 2 get 1 free of this set, or this set, all 4. Or this in the Jimenez variant, or the trade in the Virgin set, or the trade in the Campbell. Campbell, or trade in the Delato, or trade in the blind bag.
They're
blind bag.
They're hopping on that gravy train.
I'm excited about this blind bag. For some reason, I'll show you why. This is the foil and the logo set.
Okay.
Again, foil and trade dress. This is the blind bag. We'll talk about that in a sec, but this is cover A by Jimenez, cover B by Jim Lee, cover C is Silvestri, Campbell cover D, Quitley is this cover here, Delato, Tedesco, the foil regular variant paper, and they have the foil this, and the Archer wraparound, 2 ratios, Kuber, probably one of my favorite covers, 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50. It leaves a little bit to be desired, in my opinion. But hey, blind bag. Why is it cool? Why you should get it? Here's why. It's only $10, #1.
Okay.
And the only way to get a foil of these is by getting this. So Jimenez, Kuber, Aja, Quitley, Delato, all the covers. The only way to get a foil is by getting the blind bag, and they have a 1 in 500 and 1 in 1,000. 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000. Only available in the blind bags. Here's what they look like. We showed them in the last video. We'll show them again real quick. Jim Lee's 1 in 500. Gold. I kind of dig that one a little bit. And then the Jimenez. I wish they would have picked a better cover for this, but hey, it's gold. It's 1 in 1,000. It's going to be the one to try to find in the blind bags. It's a 1 in 1,000.
Signed, right? Didn't they sign them?
No, I wish they would. There's just too much work for them to sign them, and then they have to go to the printer and sign them, then put them in the bags. It's so weird. I mean, that would be great if they did. Don't get me wrong. I love that. So that's what we got here, guys, from available right now on the website. Get yours. There's going to be some more variants popping on here. There's a huge buy 2 get 1 free collection. So if you go to the website, I'm afraid to look here because we have a lot of stuff here. If you missed the Kirkham Wizard, Shikari Wizard cover, we have a lot of buy 2 get 1 free covers right here. 616 and CE exclusives. So all these, I really like this black hat cover. I think it's very cute, very clever.
It's fun.
We got a lot of buy 2 get 1 free stuff on here, guys. So all this stuff is in the collection. So buy 2 get 1 free. So go check it out. Go get it. Get what you can. Have fun and enjoy. Now let's get into our top 10.
Yay!
Okay. Oh, giveaway for this video. This is going to be a Transformers Shelby Robertson foil exclusive from Comic Kingdom Creative. This is the giveaway for this video. So to win this, all you got to do is be a subscriber, easy. Like the video, easy. And this will take a little bit of work, but you have to take all the time to actually type. Just type your like number in the comments and say something else to us if you want to. You guys are great. You guys suck, whatever. And you can win this. We'll probably do a giveaway video for last week's and this week's videos. Probably beginning of August. We'll probably just do them like monthly, announce all the winners.
Sure.
Okay. Top 10.
Yay, I got 4.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll start my first 2.
Okay.
I couldn't even get to 10. Whoa. My table's trying to escape.
Oh no.
That's where you
so
were.
bad.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Star Wars.
A Star Wars book?
Yes. And it's a little kid Star Wars book.
Okay.
It's kind of a little kid Star Wars book.
Okay.
So this is Hyperspace Stories #1, Tides of Terror.
Oh.
This was so fun to read. Finally, the Jedi's got to go to this underwater place.
Okay.
For some reason, they're going to an underwater place.
The Mon Calamari or no?
No,
Ah.
no, not Mon Calamari, but
Okay.
it's Shakti and Mace Windu and characters that are still alive.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, it's going to be inconsequential because we know what happens to them.
Yep.
Nothing's going to happen in the story that saves Mace Windu's lives.
Correct.
Right. The art's pretty detailed and pretty good. This is they're going through the underground station. These are 4 different locations in the underground station. The art's very detailed. I was very impressed with the amount of art and the colors. A colorist could F this page up pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
But look at that detail. They drew the ruins in the bottom. You can definitely feel the depth, no pun intended, but the underwater versus the up top. The art, that's not an easy task to pull off. This artist and colorist did a fantastic job. Let me just give them some credit here, see who they are. Luis Morocho and Michael Athea, Atiyyeh, Athea. Sorry, Michael, if I butchered your name. Like I was saying, my name's Sonachko, I get it.
My name's Keel, I get it.
So, and this kind of cool, like there's a monster that attacks him in the beginning, and this Padawan learns a valuable lesson. Padawan kills the monster. They're like, we try to not kill him. He's like, but it killed other people.
Sure.
And then there's a little bit of politics going on. Something happens. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it, but I enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to reading the next one. That's kind of how I'm gauging my top 10 is do I want to read the next one? I recommend getting this. It's a fun story. It's a good story, a little bit of escapism, and your kids would like it. Also, read it to your kids, your grandkids, whatever you have. So that was my number, whatever it is, 8, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was number 6.
Okay.
Number 5 was, I even forgot. Oh, Gotham City Sirens. I surprisingly enjoyed this.
No, you didn't.
I did. I surprisingly enjoyed it. Let me tell you why I enjoyed it.
No.
I enjoyed it because, so number 1, the characters acted they're very true to their characters.
Obnoxious. Yeah.
Poison Ivy is a badass. She's like the mom of the group, kind of. Poison Ivy's the badass. She goes through and just uses her Poison Ivy powers and F's a lot of people up. Harley's pretty much worthless, but that's good because she is worthless anyway. She has no power. She has a bat. She's annoying. Mm-hmm. She's just there like for eye candy purposes, right? But and they drew them kind of sexy. I mean, Poison Ivy's wearing a 2-piece bikini.
Why?
I can't believe because eye candy. The male gaze, Kyle. It's because of the male gaze.
But it's not made out of flowers.
They're fighting a dude who's actually a pretty formidable opponent. Catwoman is great in this. She's written very well. She's a badass just enough. She's not overpowered. She doesn't banter because that's not what she does. This is very well done for the characters. Harley's the art is really good and the colors. I spent a lot more time than I probably should have just studying this page, the details of the buildings, the laser that comes down, and they try to stop it. The action is good. It's very well paced. I haven't really given a crap. I mean, look at this art. This is really good art. The story panels, the flow, and I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this book. So Power Girl does show up in there. It's kind of fun. It's fun how she shows up. Harley texts her and is like, hey, you were like, who's Peach? Peej, calls her Peach, or she calls her Peach.
Of course.
She shows up, helps them land to Earth, and then they take off and they're like, I'm tired, I'm out of here. Catwoman doesn't give a shit. They just want showers. They're kind of done. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good story, actually. So I was very surprised because I didn't think I would like this at all. I went into it honestly, I was biased thinking this is going to suck. Let me get this over with. And by the end of it, I was like, I went back and thumbed through and looked at the art again. It was good. It was a fun story. Fun story. Characters behaved the way they should. We weren't forced any weird stuff down our throats that we get annoyed from DC. It was pretty good. So
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Okay. You got 4, you said?
I got 4.
Okay. Here's my number 4 is, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, I want to read it so bad. I put Scorched in there.
Really?
I was surprised I put Scorched in there.
I'm shocked as well.
I'll let you talk about that first, and I feel like I want to go la 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 because I haven't read it. But go ahead. Talk
All right, I won't spoil too much for you.
Okay.
This series, unfortunately, is treading water at this point. It has been treading water for a long time, and it's unfortunate.
Well, so I'm up to issue 14, and I love it.
Yeah.
You saying it slows down kind of after that?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And this has been the issue where it feels like it keeps trying to restart, sort of thing, where it was like, okay, we're going to have a stupid dinner party at some points in this, and that's the whole issue is nothing. And I want to actually see Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider-Man occasionally. Yeah. It's nice for him to actually show up. Now he still doesn't show up in this. It's weird only seeing Peter Parker and not actual Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's kind of
that's been my big gripe with this a lot. A few issues have been good, and when Marco Cicchetto is doing interiors, it is nice to have Marco Cicchetto actually
so
doing it. He's so
got
great.
Better and better and better over the years. He's so good.
So with how the last issue ended on a cliffhanger, I wanted to see how the characters were going to get out of that situation. Again, don't want to spoil it. And I liked how they got out of that. And I can appreciate what this series, again, is trying to do and trying to put these characters in unwinnable situations and seeing them get out, seeing Peter and MJ as parents to teenage kids and that whole kind of, crap that comes along with that. It's, I know everything. You don't need to tell me anything. And I'm going to go out here and not listen to you.
What's your kid's name? Because the one I read, he just put on the black suit and was running around and just met Black Cat.
Yeah.
The girl Black Cat. Yeah.
So they're in this. And then it's, again, him with the son with the black suit being like, stay put, stop doing this. And that suit has that AI in it to where that's like the symbiote talking to him. Yeah. And, it's Peter trying to talk to the suit saying, hey, quit doing this. Stay put. I don't want to see you moving from this spot sort of thing. Okay, keep him there. And what they did with Black Cat is great. I like Black Cat in this. And Kingpin is very formidable. I really like Kingpin in this. So I like how this is, again, trying to do something again. It's like, okay, let's actually move this forward because there's only a handful of issues left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it going to end?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're done with this.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. So there's only a few left. So I'm just like, what the hell are we doing?
Like, get to it.
What's the overall thing that Kingpin is trying to do? I get he was trying to take over the newspaper, and I want to take. It's like,
and he's looking for the maker,
right?
I want to see that story come to full circle.
So you have this big kind of plan, but we don't know what Kingpin is actually trying to accomplish, and Peter getting these powers, and what this all means in this universe, and how am I going to overcome this? It's like you got a lot to wrap up in a very short amount of time.
Okay.
So,
well, hopefully they got to get to it.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm loving it so far. Like I said, I'm on 14, and I just started Ultimate. What is Ultimate Fallout? But the beginning of the Ultimate.
Yeah, the Ultimates.
The Ultimates, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5 issue. I just started that, and I'm just I'm loving it.
X-Men, and
I haven't started. I haven't started X-Men, Black Panther, Wolverine yet. So I'm trying to catch up so fast.
Scorched.
So
really,
Scorched 43. Okay. There's the horror element to it that you want to see from Spawn.
Okay.
I felt like the art had a good combo between cartoony and the dark kind of Spawn stuff you want to see. So Haunt is in this. Haunt was a character Todd created, and he brought him into the Spawn universe. There's a pretty good fight. There's reasons why the fight happens, why the fight ends the way it does, and then the very end, I can't show it to you, I'll spoil it, but I'm excited about what's coming next after the ending. So I haven't read Scorched 1 through 42. I just picked up 43.
If you have.
I don't think I read 42, maybe one of the last weeks. But this Overkill's not in it at all, by the way. That's a cover that's very misleading. So Overkill's not in it. But yeah, and again, I wish I had more of a backstory. All it says is Haunt has left the team and the Scorched have relocated to New York.
What?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good to me.
For getting me caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty horrific murder in the beginning, and then it gets into the story, and the story's pretty easy to follow. It's probably one of the best written Spawn books of all the Spawns, between Rat City, geez, I forgot all the rest of them. There's a bunch. Rat City, Salmon Twitch, the main Spawn series, Gunslinger, Medieval was a skip it for me this week, but yeah, Bloodletter. Come on, Todd, just create your own. Do like Kirkham did and make a whole nother company.
Yeah, no kidding.
So anyway, Scorched is my number 4 of the week. Yeah, okay. So I advise reading it because you won't be disappointed and you'll want to read the next one.
Okay.
All right, number 3.
I has news from the Fallout number 1.
Okay, now I gotta go back and read 1 and 2. I didn't read number 2 because I had read number 1 and I thought I'd be able to read it really quick, and I just
number 2 came out.
So talk about that. I'm gonna talk about this.
So I appreciated the art in this story because that's ultimately what this is. It takes place around when the nuclear testing was being done out in Nevada, that sort of thing. It's the governments, it's the military doing tests, and this crazy ass general that is like telling his troops to pretty much stand not too far away from the fallout of a nuclear test. And some of these guys are like, we're a little close to here. We're a little fast. I think we should probably, who's going to tell them? Should we tell them? And they're all believe the general. You can't really just like tell a general like we're too close. So then it's this whole thing, and then it's building up to this testing of this nuclear bomb that's going off, and they're all kind of like, shit, like what do we do? And then it goes off, and then it turns into a completely different book at this point. But the art in this book really is very haunting. And it's very brilliant. There's a lot of dialogue in this.
It looks a little basic, but you're saying it works.
Yeah, but it works for this story that's kind of being told, and it kind of turns into kind of a zombie book.
Okay.
The only thing I wish was Shane Connery Volk was on the art for this book. Shane Connery Volk did the interiors for Nottingham. I think he would have knocked this thing out of the park. It would have been a home run. But aside from that, I really kind of liked the zombie aspect of this, what it turns into. Then it's going to turn into like a survival horror sort of thing, which I'm like, sign me up. I'm all there for that. I love that stuff.
I love that shit too.
I was pleasantly surprised with this because in any other hands and in another story with much far less as far as quality of art, this thing could have been a thud. But it kept me entertained. Okay. I'm definitely going to be there for issue 2.
Issue 3.
Issue 3.
I need that. Shit. This is issue 2.
This is issue 1.
It is? No, it isn't. It is. Oh, in 1 second print. Oh, shit. I need to read it then. I thought it was issue 2. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
I don't know which one's out. I don't know which one's out now. It could be 2 or 3. I have no idea. But I just read issue 1 and it's great.
I need to read this now for sure. I thought it was issue 2. I'm a freaking ding dong. Well, crap. Okay. Hey, if we missed it, if 2 is out, our bad. But hey, I'm glad to hear that 1 made it.
Yeah.
That high up there.
I liked it.
Now I really got to read this one. Yeah. Holy smokes. Okay, this book was. I didn't know what. I was when I was I don't no idea what I'm going to get into.
Yeah, I wanted to know expectations of that book.
It's issue number 2. This is for real issue number 2.
Yeah.
I did not read issue number 1.
Same.
It had a bag variant. Let me show you real quick. Hopefully I don't screw it up this time. There's a bag variant to it that is very risque,
very provocative.
I can only show you up to right there. Yeah. Because the details get very detailed down below. So it's a bag variant. And man, this book was fun, period. It was fun. The art. So words are by Patrick Kindlon. Kindlon, Kindlon, Kindlon. Art, Maruzio Rosenweig, Rosenzwig, Rosenwig, the EI makes it Weeg. Anyway, so there's random superheroes in the background of this whole book. Did you notice that?
Yes, I did.
I was like, I guess superheroes just exist in this world.
Yeah.
It's basically a chase scene. The blonde-haired girl is chasing the dark-haired girl that has a little kid with her. And the chase scene takes them all in these different parts of the city. And it's just fun. It's fun. I was involved and read the whole thing. I sometimes I go faster through some of the books that I don't think I'm going to care about.
Mm-hmm.
I slowed down and read this. I was really appreciating the art. The art is perfect for the story. Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It said Naked Aggression Part 5, Rats in a Cage, but this is issue 2.
Like Part 5.
Because like maybe the book's broken up, or maybe issue 1 had parts 1, 2, and 3 in it, and this is 4 and 5. I'm not sure, but whatever, didn't bother me at all. There's no like gratuitous nudity in it at all, but the girls are drawn, they're wearing skin tight, they're very buxom and drawn very voluptuously, which is great, because for what these girls are doing, that's how they would look. They would have lots of musculature to themselves. And then part 6 shows up in here.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
So but it was so much fun. Here's why it made it so high in my top 10. Some bad guy shows up. That's Public Defender, and I'm like, oh, I want to know more about this guy. Public Defender wearing like a half bat, half cat mask with these gloves that got like knuckles that look like gloves you would wear to protect yourself in a motorcycle. But this guy writes this amazing thing at the very end. Bear with me. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but he says it perfectly. He basically says, I was surprised to find that critics, not just readers, understood the book and that they got it. It took me unaware because I'm quoting him. That only took me unawares because it's so explicitly a series conceived without critics in mind, which I love that he says that, because he's like, I wrote this book just to write a fun comic. Yeah. Back to his thing, I quote, the prevailing wisdom is that comic book reviewers reward high-minded intent. We just talked about that, right? And frankly, we have neither going for us. We just set out to make a genre comic with big action, memorable characters, and story that moves. I have strong feelings on the subject. I think great work is arrived at by accident. The more you try to be smart, the more obvious it becomes you're trying. Couldn't agree with him more.
Yep.
We could call the phenomena Eisner Bait. Yes, Eisner Bait. I love that.
Ding, ding.
It obviously works for some readers, but I tend to think that playing those angles catches up with you eventually. At some point, you're caught out there, exposed for what you are, just an average IQ fellow like the rest of us. I could go on and on. Yes, I could go on and on. But he ends with art. Comics are fine. Literary comics are fine. Comics with an X are fine. But that's not what we do here. This is genre comics, no pretensions.
That is true.
And I love, he says one more quote from his little thing here. He says, I'm of the belief that comics need to be dumb again. And I don't mean low effort or thoughtless. Rather, I'm asking the medium to be less inhibited, be less afraid of looking foolish. The smart guy thing isn't working. Readers don't walk through life reflecting how clever or how intelligent or how clever you are. Intelligent isn't a feeling. So, man, hats off to Mr. Patrick Kindlon. Sorry, Patrick, if you ever watch, probably not. But man, he says it perfectly. Yeah. After reading that, I went back and skimmed through the issue again, and I was like, this guy is like my new comic book hero in writing, because he's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's calling everybody else on their pretentious crap. We read a bunch of pretentious crap. It usually makes it at the bottom of the pile because they're trying way too hard. It comes off as being, I say it all the time, pretentious. How many times before I read this, go back and watch videos. How many times did I say the word pretentious?
Yep.
I feel like I even said about that one book. I feel like this book was talking down to me.
Yes.
The
Tyrant.
trial. I forgot it.
Tyrant.
Tyrants.
I
I
Tyrant.
feel like Tyrant was just trying so hard to be exactly what he describes.
Artistic douchebaggery.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, I love this book. I'm gonna get issue 1. I highly advise everybody gets issue number 2. It's clearly my top 3 book of the week. You should pick it up. It was great.
Great.
And news of Fallout. I can't wait to read that.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 of the week. What do you got, sir?
Those. I have Spider-Man and Wolverine.
Oh, looky there. It must be really good.
How about that?
You tear into it, sir. Go for it. Why is it so good?
All right. This is great. Now, not as good as the previous issue, but what could?
Yes. I mean, come on. Issue 2 with Spider-Man fighting Wolverine.
Literally the whole comic.
Ultra violent, huge splash pages. That's going to be tough
Yeah.
to top that issue for the year, I think.
For the year. So to come down from that, this did a great job of Spider-Man waking up after being gutted by Wolverine.
Literally gutted.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. Now he's in the black suit and he's in the Savage Lands and the Tyrannosaurus Rex is coming after him. I mean, that's a fun start to this book. I'm like, I'm right there with you. And what I appreciate about this, apart from issue 1, is that it has put its foot on the gas and it has not let up.
Yeah.
There is very little like, let's just sit and talk in a coffee shop about our feelings.
Mhm.
And even when they do it in this, there's a point to it. And the way they talk, Peter talks like Peter, Wolverine talks like Wolverine, and they have actually heartfelt, legit conversations about
something really deep.
something very serious that both of them kind of have their view on the whole matter. And I'm like, I kind of agree with both of you.
Mhm.
Like, I understand why Peter is so mad at him still, and all probably pretty much always will be, and how Wolverine's like, tough shit, like, oh well, to deal with it, sort of thing. Like, I don't care what I do, but I don't really.
He's like, I may have done this thing, I may not have done this thing, I don't know. He's like, can you give me the benefit of the doubt and pretend like I didn't do it?
Right.
And he's like, but I can't because you might have done this.
Yeah, you probably did do it. I don't know if I can ever forgive you for that.
Yeah, for
And he's
sure.
like, all right, I get it. And then so now we're kind of time hopping sort of thing. We're putting them in different situations now to where I hope it's not relying too much on that gimmick going forward.
Mhm.
But for where it's at right now, this is a great follow-up to the previous issue. Again, impossible to top that and to keep going that.
I'm trying to find this other but it's so, the art is so good.
Art, so like that very first splash page of him.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Like, look at that. I mean, that is, come on.
Running from a T-Rex.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, and even the story, when it's time to tell a story, you know, because you can't just draw splash pages, you got to draw a story. It's a really good story. I love how Peter, the whole time, he's like one step away from his guts falling out. And he's telling you, like, this hurts so bad. I should not be doing this. I'm barely standing up right now. I'm about to die. Wolverine comes in for last minute to save him.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So much fun. This has been such a surprise and a breath of fresh air. And thank you, Marvel, for writing Wolverine, real Wolverine, like he should be written, not crying like a little bitch, and
crying to Mysterio.
Yes, and Peter not sitting in a restaurant ordering food and it being fun. Like,
no, this is really, really good. This is my favorite Marvel title I'm reading by far.
Hands down.
By far.
Yeah.
Okay, and then wow.
Yeah.
We got some big changes here.
Incredible Hulk. I just couldn't beat them. Speaking of Marvel.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll start with this one, and then we'll jump into Hulk, because Hulk was a meh for me.
It was.
And this was a skip it for you.
Yes.
Okay. J. Michael Straczynski. So I'm a big fan of his stuff ever since Rising Stars.
Okay.
I love Straczynski stuff. If you haven't read Rising Stars, I highly advise you read it. It's one of my top 10 comic stories ever written of all time. I think it's number 10, actually. Super, super good.
Okay.
This was I laughed out loud 3 to 4 times reading this, at least. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. But my wife even asked me, she's like, are you laughing at that comic? I was like, yes. It's so fun. it's a little misleading. The Sinister 16. He's not fighting the Sinister
There's
16.
nothing sinister in this book other than it's made.
So Kyle didn't like it. It was very fun. I love seeing. Remember, it reminded me of this. Claremont's writing the X-Men, and the X-Men just have this huge fight. Magneto, whatever happens, the asteroid M's about to fall, or something. They have this huge fight. But then there's an issue where they're kind of playing basketball and light banter and playing volleyball. They're talking about what happens. You get a little bit of progress of the story forward, but it's kind of like a breather issue. It kind of reminded me of that.
But this is a number one.
It's a number one. It is. And Peter writes in the back. Peter. Oh, Peter David, R.I.P. John Michael Straczynski writes in the back how it come to fruition, how it kind of happened. I'll quote him. We say, so one of the questions I'm most frequently asked, second only to "Would you please leave? You're scaring the cat," is how long does it take for a comic to go from idea to finished script, or to finished book? My experience, the average time frame is about 18 months, give or take an eclipse or two, sometimes quicker, sometimes slower. So this has been a long time in the working. What I loved about it was just, you take all these people, God, I want to show this page, but I'm not going to do it yet. All these people show up for dinner. All these random couples show up. Some make sense, some don't make sense. Some, like Thor and She-Hulk, are kind of busted showing up together, and they're like, we're just friends. And they're like, are you dating? Like, yes, no. That was just fun to see. Doctor Strange and Clea, Doc Ock shows up, and then Peter takes him outside, and the funny banter happens. And Peter's like, what are you doing here? He's like, having dinner. I have to eat too. You don't own dinner. I've been on the waiting list since this place opened. He's like, I don't want any trouble. Neither do I. And it's fun because Mary Jane kind of has a little moment where she's like, this is what made me really like it. She's like, if we can all just get along for a few seconds, then maybe we can get along for a few minutes, then maybe a couple days, then who knows what'll happen. So she's trying to have this very,
woman dialogue.
Yeah,
Such
like
a woman.
maybe we can all just get along. If they just would have got along the whole story, I would have been like, this is a piece of crap. Very unrealistic. A huge fight breaks out. Spoiler alert. Huge fight breaks out. Just as you would expect. It happens for a stupid reason, just as you would expect. And I was cracking up. I probably studied this 2-page spread for a good 5 minutes, looking at all the little details, how this went to here, this goes there, this happens, this. There's tons of movie quotes in here, which is great. I actually looked up a couple of the quotes that he says, like, this got to be movie quote too, and I was like, oh, that's right. So the scene is nothing but like movie quotes. It's so fun. I love this book so much. I had a blast, and Kyle hated it because he's a big dummy face and doesn't know what good comics are, like me.
Apparently, can't turn my brain off and just have fun in a restaurant.
I loved it. Kyle hated it. I loved it. All right, talk about Hulk, because that was a mad for me. It was almost a skip it for me, honestly.
Wow, Incredible Hulk 27. So yeah, I did like the previous issue. So how this story starts is, again, it's one of the Hulk TV show equations too, of like, all right, we're gonna do a little side quest here, where he's done this in some of these issues where, all right, he'll just end up in a place and have to solve something, and that's the end of it. And that's this issue. But the heartfeltness in this issue of what you find out got me. At first I was like, ugh. I'm like, this issue, what the hell?
Like, ew.
He's talking to some kid in the woods, and this kid's like, stay away from the bent tree. He's just playing. He's like, all right, maybe I'll see you later. And the Hulk's just like, leave me alone, you brat. And the kid kind of keeps showing up, and he, he's playing with a ball, and he, it drops it over there by the tree. He's like, no, don't stay away from the tree. And it's like, okay, what's going on over there? And in the meantime, you're seeing this family and their life. I don't want to spoil too much of it, or why this family is doing what they're doing, and why the dad is the way the dad is. And then you find a revelation of what happened. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then what Hulk does in retaliation after he finds out, I'm like, I love this book. I was like, okay, I'm back on here. It got me. Is it a cheap gimmick? You can maybe say that, and I could kind of see where you're coming from. But the fact that I didn't expect it to take that turn, I was like, I'm on board with that. It just got me. It got me in the field. It got me at the right time. I don't know. I read it after a bunch of garbage, so I was like, you know what? This is actually high science. This is great reading. So yeah.
Well, you're right about a lot of those points. It was very deep. I guess it's a deeper thing that happens. The kid, your heart does go out to the kid. He's very much a kid. Like he's like, this is my forest. Like his confidence is when he sees the Hulk, he's like, these are my forests. You can play here if you want to. The Hulk does struggle with some stuff that happened in previous issues. He's still kind of trying to find his way, and he needs to forgive himself, I guess, for some shit that happened. But yeah, and the way the Hulk handles it, it's pretty. It was satisfying to me a little bit, but I wanted a little more from what he does. Let me just refresh myself real quick.
But the realization,
the art's amazing. Yeah.
When he realizes the hand, and then the mom is trying to justify, no, but this is why.
I'm so sorry. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this. I'll do that. And then the Hulk is
it was my husband. I swear he was the one that was behind it. It wasn't. It's like, and then the Hulk's like.
Yeah, you know what I wish the story would have done. I wish they would have taken this, and I don't know. It would have been better if it wasn't issue number 27. It would have been better if it was kind of like a one-shot special.
Give it a one shot,
and they go a little deeper into the story. Like let Ewing wrote it, right? Still,
I think so.
Phil Kenny Johnson. Ewing was on the past. Sorry.
Yep.
Let Phil Kenny Johnson just like give him some more space to tell the story.
Yeah.
Let him spread his wings a little bit. Make it a 32-page even one shot possibly. You know, then it would have gotten a little more attention. I think a story like this probably would have deserved. But they just stuck it in the middle of like this ongoing series. Like it could have been so much better, I think, if, like I said, they would have just given more to it. It'll get you in the feels for sure. And it's a great story. I just don't like that it's in the middle of this Hulk run, I guess. It felt out of place to me.
Sure.
But you're right. It's very much getting the feels, and I'm not mad at you having that favorite number one. Not at all. I think it's a good read for sure.
I was shocked.
Good read for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, that's our top 8, 6. What do we had? It's a rough week, guys. It was a rough week.
It's tough out there.
Rough week. It's tough out there. Okay, we're gonna stop babbling. Don't forget, go to the website. Lots of cool stuff out there from 616 that we are fortunate enough to have. Some shared covers with him. There's going to be some more Batman exclusives coming up that we have. There's a Kick-Ass Catwoman exclusive coming up this week. So if you're not signed up for our notifications, go to the website, sign up for notifications so you get the emails. We have a reward program. The reward program is pretty damn good. I spent a lot of time on it. And again, if you're not in our Patreon, this was the cover for, I can't show you guys any more than this. Trust me. This is the cover for July from Shikari. Depending on your membership level you choose, you get different variants of this. And this is the one for August coming up. There's still time to get this cover. You just got to go in there and join whatever tier you want to. And then you're going to get August. If you stay in there, don't cancel your subscription. You're going to get August. Plus, you get discounts on the websites, all the way up to 20%, depending what tier you join on. You get exclusive offerings only available to the Patreon. There's one per member exclusives out there where each person going to buy one copy of this cover. So it's very limited. It's very, very cool. And Seeds of Evil, get in there, guys. In the description, it's right down there in the description. Seeds of Evil starts on Friday at noon. There's limited covers, glow in the dark, spot foils, etc., etc. It's Kyle's book. Get in there and show some love and support so we can have issue 2 through 50 come out. We'll be dead before it gets to 50, but who knows? All right, thanks a lot for the support, guys. Buy what you like, click what you want. Don't listen to the haters. And dudes, we're here for you. Men's mental health is very important. It's tough out there being a dude. Always reach out to another friend if you need to talk to somebody. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.